here we have dozer. So what I'm doing here is called the somatic relaxation technique. I've got a whole lot of online trainings that I'm going to encourage you guys to enroll into, because this body work is really going to help him. Now this sniffing that he's doing is displacement activity. So he's anxious, he's aroused, he's just trying to find something, anything to focus on. And what he's doing here is trying to get my space, so I'm going to ask him to move over here, yield to pressure. And then we'll work from this side. So with the somatic relaxation technique, it's pretty simple. You sink your whole hand in with gentle firm pressure, you stretch from head to tail of the skin, and you just want to go as slowly as you can with that firm, deep pressure sliding over the body. What this does is it causes a relaxation response. Now you might see his eyes soften a little bit.
Yeah, I can see that.
Now what's likely is going to happen is he's going to relax a little bit, and then his body's going to relax, and his mind's going, oh God, I'm relaxed. So you'll see he'll go from relaxation to arousal and cycle in and out of that many times as we're doing this. Okay, that's normal. You just keep going. So what this is part of the whole energy body balance method, which is a whole 2-day long training that I do for body work in pets. Okay. That's a nice change, but we're not going to let you take charge of the situation. So you see here, when you're working with him at home, when you practice this at home, you never want to have his feet towards you, because he'll start playing the pork chop. But the fact that he's gone from standing up to lying down is actually a really nice sign of relaxation, because he's in a strange place, he's aroused. There's the sleepy eyes, yeah?
Yes.
I can just see them from behind.
Yeah.
Now, you're going to be wanting to do a lot of this with him at home.
Okay.
A lot. You cannot do too much of this. He's actually responding way quicker than I hoped. That's pretty amazing.
Very relaxed.
Yeah, so he's responded pretty well. The other thing that I'm going to get you guys to do with him at home is a lot of this yielding to pressure stuff, getting him to understand that he's not a freight train.
Yeah. Okay.
So we'll just see how he goes. He might pop up on his feet again in a minute. He might suddenly realise that he's relaxed and jump up and be all crazy, or he might not. You're certainly getting a lot of hair coming out of you, fella. The other thing to do while you're doing this body work with him, I just burped, that's a good sign, is just keep bringing all your awareness into your own body.
Okay.
But that is a way better response than I hoped for.
Even
Normally we'd be running around the room for quite a bit longer with dogs like this before we get to the point where there's a really good relaxation. Now he's likely got, I'll check him in a little bit too for back and body pain, but I'd be very surprised if he doesn't have significant pain in his body as well, because dogs like this, when they get so aroused, every time arousal goes up, their pain tolerance goes up as well.
Okay.
So it's a fight thing. If you're fighting for your life, you need not to feel pain, basically. Sit down. Where do you think you're going?
So when you say we have to stop playing ball
Yeah.
altogether, he's a very athletic dog. He loves going down to the lake and running and running and running after his ball and swimming and.
Well, the thing is that you've got a dog with a very strong arousal bias.
Yeah.
And your big problem here is that.
Okay.
His big problem, you can probably stop that now.